I'm here, Victoria, and we're here with Sam.
Hi.
So Sam, well, I was going to say new then. You're not very new anymore, are you?
No, 3 months and a day.
3 months and a day in. So just explain your job role here at Ashdown Jones.
Ashdown Jones, I'm a photographer or trainee photographer. So my kind of previous experience with photography is mainly in fashion and product photography. So doing property photography is a big change. So I'm learning the ropes of it with AJ. 3 months in.
3 months in, going well.
Yeah, going well, yeah.
Going quick, I bet.
Very quick, yeah.
So we're here today to talk about the Twilight shoots and Twilight photography and why it's so important when marketing a home. So Sam, you've recently done a couple of Twilight shoots.
Yeah, on Monday I did one.
Monday.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know what a Twilight shoot is basically, imagine a normal shoot, but you go when the sun is just set.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so just after it sets is the best time to capture it.
So it's a bit darker, but not pitch black. The sky's usually nice, dark colour. Maybe you've got a nice sunset, and with asking the sellers of the house to turn all the lights on and the windows glow, it looks very nice and inviting picture. It can just really stand out. So that's a Twilight. That's what a Twilight shot is. Yeah,
absolutely. So we'll just show you a couple of examples of Twilights we've had done on some of our homes here. So we've got one of ours, this is Cross's farm. Hopefully you can see that. You can see this has got a lovely sunset. It's not vital that it's a beautiful evening for a Twilight shoot, it just needs to be dry. So if it was to rain, we'd always reschedule the shoot and look ahead at the forecast for when we can get it in when it's better weather. But like Sam said, we go in and we turn all of the lights on in the home to give it this lovely glow, and then capture just as the sun is starting to set. So we usually arrive about 20 minutes, half an hour before we take the shot, and the photographer comes along with us. And what do we do in that time?
So in that time we're making sure, because it's quite a short window to get the Twilight between it being too light and too dark, you're going to make sure you're in the right spot, you've got the right angles, the right shot ready, so when perfect time comes, you're ready to take the shot. So it can depend on the time of year what time the sun sets, as you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So in the winter months, it's quite good that you tag it on to the end of the usual photo shoot, so your usual internals and externals. We can shoot usually about 4:30, but obviously as we're getting into the spring and then for us Sam this summer,
as the days get longer.
Yeah. But it really does make such a difference to your listing. And we were talking earlier about the stats and how it can improve your listing on Rightmove, and it's up to 30%. It gets up to 30% more clicks. So as you're scrolling through Rightmove, you'll know yourselves you're looking for a home. It really helps to draw the attention of the person browsing to the home that has the Twilight shot over all the others that you'll see on Rightmove and in the websites and things like that. And we know how well it works for us at Ashdown Jones. So just a couple more examples here. Like I said before, it doesn't matter too much if it's a beautiful sunset, but you can see the lights really making the image pop on this one. And then we don't always put the photos on the front cover, sometimes inside. So here, this one's got a bit more glass, so you can see how it's really worked nicely. And we'll always turn any external lights on here as well. Sometimes, I don't know if you took any on Monday or Hannah took any sort of props with you, lanterns or anything like that.
We did have a candle, a nice big candle on some of the furniture in the garden. So again, you could have accompanied that with maybe some glass of prosecco.
Yeah.
Or, some hot chocolate or something like that. Something where you might have in the garden on a summer's evening, just to make it more lived in, give it a bit more character, to show kind of what it could be like if it was your home, not just a house that you're looking at.
That's exactly it. So you want to imagine yourselves there living in that home. So the lifestyle element, like Sam said, makes that really feel real and like you can imagine yourselves there. So we might take along bottles of champagne, cheese boards. If the garden has a hot tub or a really nice dining area with a view, we'll also get a twilight shot of that, not just the whole exterior of the home. So yeah, usually a couple of key shots if the home's a bit bigger. So yeah, there's a few things that we can do to really enhance the twilight photography. So yeah, I think that about covers twilight.
I think it does, yeah.
One more thing just to mention quickly is we'll always try and use the twilight shot on the for sale board as well.
Okay.
So we have our bespoke sale boards at Ashdown Jones, so it's something unique to us, and we always have the home in which we're selling on that board. It won't just be a generic board, and with that we'll always try and use the twilight shot. Again, it really captures the attention of anyone walking or driving by. They'll take that second look and see, oh, what's that home up that lane that they're selling. So yeah, it does work really well.
I think everyone, a twilight shot, especially in the warmer months, really shows the house off looking its best. When the trees are full, when it's a nice kind of the golden hour, is when the house looks its best. So you want to show it off, and you know, like on the when it's on Rightmove or when it's on the board, it's just going to stand out from any other, you know, for sale board or other listing. So I think
Absolutely.
it's really, a really good beneficial feature to have on a listing, I think.
Yeah, it is, and I'm sure as we go through the summer, a lot more of your photography twilight shots will be featured. A lot of late evenings. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's great. We'll see you next time.